Do you ever buy greatest hits albums? You know, your favorite band, just the hits? That's what we're doing today. We're doing a Sinatra Lennon greatest hits shave. Somebody recommended this on the live stream the other night. I don't remember if it was Mr. Noir or John Smith or any one of the other cast of characters that were hanging out the other night. They recommend that I shave with good old Barbasol, Grandpa Grungy, and some Osage rub. My favorites, like my standbys, my go-tos, my normal, and even the 10-ounce Barbasol, not the 6-ounce, and not the 7-ounce, the 10-ounce, the old original, which you can still buy. They've got lots of different sizes. You can still get the 10-ounce. So that's what we're doing today. I just took a shower, did my hair, time to shave. Now, actually, you know what? I was using that super slim adjustable. Or the Gillette Slim Adjustable. Here we go, the old Barbasol in a can. Oh, I haven't used this one yet, so we got some of the new stuff. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I guess I was shaving on a 6 or a 7. I can't remember. And like I went over my chin too many times. So my skin was raw, you know, and I get a lot of people that watch my videos that say, if I did that many passes, my skin would be, you know, on fire. And actually, I did have that. I overshaved. I got a bunch of little nicks on my chin, which I don't normally get. And so I took like a day off or two. So I used the, getting the old Grandpa Grungy, the 1960 Fat Boy. There he is on setting 7. Because that's my go-to. So I took the day off. I did electric razor shaved, and then the next one I just did one pass. So if you ever find yourself in that situation where your skin has got razor burn, or it's just raw, or it doesn't feel comfortable, give your skin a break. You know, maybe don't shave the next day or two. You don't have to shave every single day unless you're maybe you're in the military and you might be required to. But you can just do one pass. And I'm going to see how I feel at the end of, I'm going to definitely do 2 passes today. But like I said, I'm using the old 1960 Fat Boy, the one that started it all. If you go back and watch my very first video, people have been going back and watching that first video from like 2011, where I was so much younger. I only had one child. I was thinner. I wasn't as beaten down by life. I'm not beaten down by life, don't worry. But for some reason on those first videos, I put a sepia tone filter on it. So if you go back and watch it, you know sepia tone where it makes it look like an old film, like it's kind of like yellowed. So if you go back and wonder why, that's why I actually brought that into the whatever movie editing software, and I was like, oh, I'll put a cool filter on here. I don't do that now, but I probably should. I should do like a sepia tone filter just for fun. Maybe on the 10-year anniversary of that video, we'll do that. I still want to do a live stream where I sit down and watch that video, because I haven't watched it. And it's actually a 2-part, because back then you couldn't record over 10 minutes on YouTube. Unless you had I don't remember if it was for everyone or if you had to have a certain amount of followers. I don't know. Anyway. You couldn't have longer than 10-minute videos back then. And really, in hindsight, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they shouldn't be over 10 minutes. That's a long time. Maybe not. I know you can get real in-depth with product reviews and gameplay videos and things like that, so maybe it's a good thing. Everything in moderation, including moderation. That's what I always say. All right, my skin's feeling pretty good. Get a good shave, Grandpa Grungy. He may nick me from time to time, but I always get a good shave. Got a feather blade in there. And it's one that, I think I've got 2 shaves on it, so this is a 3rd one. All right. Pass number 2. And if you want to, you can actually adjust the head. This thing spins around. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could. All right. And you know what? If you have ever used Barbasol in a can like this, you might notice that the first couple of times that you get soap out of it, or the shaving cream out of it, it doesn't feel as creamy. And like this one, it feels a little bit creamier than that very first squirt that I did. Weird. So it might have something to do with the mix or the propellants or something, but this one is a little bit creamier. So if you don't like that very first, little bit of shaving cream you get out of a brand new can, maybe wash that off and try the second or third, and it might be a little bit more creamy and to your liking. There we go. Yeah, man. I tell you, don't spend a lot of money on these Gillette vintage razors if you don't have to. Don't spend $150 on them. That's crazy. They're not worth that much. Unless perhaps it's brand new in the original packaging, never been touched. But even then, that's too expensive. I'm getting a lot of people asking me what I think about the Dollar Shave Club. And I've never used them before, but I'm thinking I might want to check it out in the new year to give you guys my opinion. Do they have safety razors in the Dollar Shave Club? I'm not sure. I think they're all cartridge razors. I could be wrong. I need to check it out. Let me know down in the comments. And let me know if you think that's a good idea, me trying out the Dollar Shave Club and giving you my thoughts on it. Got to go light on my chin because that was the skin that was getting a little bit raw, like on Saturday after my Friday shave. So that's so smooth, so good. It's a good combination. That's why it's my go-to. It's easy. It's shaving cream in a can. A lot of people don't like that, but I do. Shave with what works best for you. I've said it 1,000 times before, and I'll keep on saying it. Use as fancy as you want, or as not fancy as you want. Use what you can afford. You can use a $150 razor and a 99-cent can of shave gel if you want. It's okay. In my opinion, it's all right. As long as you get good results from it, not hurting anybody. So I got the family back. Family's back in the house. Kids are downstairs playing with some of their Christmas toys. Wife is down on the treadmill getting exercise, which I need to do this new year. Got to get back into shape, kids. This dad bod has gotten out of control. I've gained a lot of weight in the past year, and I don't like it. It's because I haven't been dieting the past year. Do you know what I'm talking about? You get a little older, and I used to be so good about it. But this past year, I just kind of went, and I don't like where I am right now. So we're gonna try to reverse that. Oh man, that feels good. You know what? That feels good enough to just stop right there. There's a little bit right here, so I'm gonna do this. But I didn't get any nicks, which I normally get with Grandpa Grungy, and I think if I go for a third, I'm gonna get nicked. So we're gonna stop right there. That was good. So setting 7 with a feather blade on its third use and a can of brand new Barbasol. Now, the Osage rub. Let me wash off with some cold water. It's kind of like anything. You gotta know when to stop, Whether you're an artist and you're painting a painting or doing a design, you gotta know when to stop. If you're out for happy hour drinks with your pals, you gotta know when to stop. Because you'll be so much happier the next day if you stopped when you should have, instead of saying, I'm gonna go one more. I'm gonna go one more with the Osage rub right now. This stuff is so good. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. It's very mentholated. It's alcohol based. It's got a fresh green, almost minty vegetal menthol scent. Oh, and that didn't burn at all because I stopped when I should have. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. That was a nice end of 2019. Oh, my eyes are getting mentholated. I'm tearing up. It's not because it's the end of the year. It's the menthol. Blame it on the menthol. Yeah, and this is almost under 10 minutes. Maybe that's the way it should be. All right, folks. Well, you know what? Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I want you all to have a happy New Year. Know when to say when. Stop before you go too far. Have a great one, and I will see you in the new year. It's going to be 2020. Are you kidding me? The Roaring 20s are about to begin, and I hope that you all join me. Thank you so much this past year for all the views and the comments and the suggestions and the giveaways. We're going to have lots more of that coming up. And thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a happy new year to everyone. All right. See you on Friday. See you next year. Bye.